Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can tell from the thumbnail, today we're talking about one of my favorite topics when it comes to fragrances. I love the topic of boozy fragrances. And I know there are so many amazing boozy quality fragrances. The designer world has so many, the niche world, the indie world. But today we're going to be talking about that luxury, niche, indie, boozy fragrance sweet spot that I love so much. And these are fragrances that are perfect for the fall time. And today I'm going to be highlighting 5 of my favorite boozy fragrances that I'm currently wearing right now. And as I stated, there are so many. And I could have picked 100 and this would have been, a 20-hour video, but we're just going to stick with 5. And at the end, I'll name some honorable mentions. And then you guys can leave a comment down below of some of your favorite boozy fragrances. So be thinking of them as I'm talking about my favorite. All right, the first one I want to talk about is a company that's near and dear to my heart. It's a small indie niche fragrance company out of Europe. I love this company so much. The name of it is Niche for All, and we're talking about Blackberry Rum. Have you guys tried this fragrance? And secondly, have you tried this company? Do not sleep on this company. Now, I know some of you do not like inspiration companies. I get it. Then this won't be for you. But this company makes a lot of inspirational fragrances, and they also make some of their own interpretations as well. But this one right here, one is an inspiration of Byredo's Accord Oud, and boy is this one good. Now, full disclosure, I've never smelled the fragrance by Byredo, but I can tell you this one is fantastic, and let's spray it. Oh man, that blackberry note, which I absolutely love, just hits you like a ton of bricks. You've got a nice leather in here enveloping you, but it's not too strong. You've got a nice wearable leather. If you're looking for a leather fragrance that's very wearable, this is the one for you. I know ombre leather is kind of similar with their wearable leather, but this one is really soft, nice, supple, and it's also got a very beautiful oud, not medicinal. This is so good. It's got a lot of depth. There's something very resinous happening in the middle, almost piney, that I'm really digging. But this is so good, and I'm telling you, the rum in this is to die for. I love it, love it, love it. Well, just the right amount of sweetness with that blackberry, guys. Don't sleep on Niche for All's Blackberry Rum. So good. This fragrance will cost you around 55 bucks. Now to ship it, it's kind of a little bit pricey because it comes from a long way, about 55 bucks. Or if you do their deal where you buy 2, you get the third one free. So they do a package deal. If you buy 2, you get the third one free. Blackberry Rum, so good. You got to try it. This goes 8 hours on my skin. I get about an arm's length projection. This fragrance is very unisex. It's made for a man or a woman, and I feel like you can wear it for all occasions, special occasions, weddings, whatever you want to wear at night, date. It's perfect for that kind of fragrance. All right, guys, next fragrance on the list. Now, we can argue, and I've said this before in another video, we can argue whether or not this company is niche or whether it's designer. I know they think of themselves as a niche company, but we're talking about Replica, and this is Jazz Club. Just got this, maybe a week or 2 ago, and it is absolutely beautiful. It really surprised me and met all my expectations. This one is Jazz Club by Replica. Let's spray it. Yeah, this one really does it for me. The rum note in here is absolutely amazing. You get a nice tobacco leaf note as well, and there's lots of vanilla in the dry down. The top is very uplifting. It's got a nice little fresh, spicy kick with the pink pepper, and there's just a lot of citrus in the top as well. And then mixed with the rum, the tobacco. This one is really good. I'm sure that this fragrance is meant to invoke a jazz club with that tobacco note. Back in the day when you used to be able to smoke indoors, everybody's sipping on a little rum or whatever their favorite drink is, gin and juice, gin and tonic, whatever the case may be, listening to some amazing music by whoever your favorite might be. This is a really great fragrance. I get about 6 hours on my skin. I get an arm's length projection, and I just think this is the perfect, fun, flirty date night fragrance, perfect for the nighttime, perfect for the fall and winter. Definitely give this one a try. All right, guys, we're going to my favorite company. You guessed it. Who is it? Yeah, that's right, Zaharoff. We're going to be talking about another amazing fragrance that invokes the jazz club, and that one is from my good friend Justin Copeland. This one is called Brass and Soul. Guys, are you excited? Zaharoff is coming out with 3 new fragrances by the same Zed creators, by Ross, Curly, and Justin. And Justin's got another fragrance, a flanker to this one. You guys have got to check that out. They're coming soon. If you haven't gone on the Zaharoff website, definitely check those out. There's so much always happening at Zaharoff. They're always moving forward. But this one right here by Justin is masterfully done. It is so neat. This fragrance is to invoke, you know, that instrument at the beginning of a jazz session where it's just sitting there and it's cold. You know, it might be staged on the stage waiting to be played. Then once one set is done, the next group comes on and they get that instrument and it's cold. And, you know, you're blowing into the instrument and then it starts to get a little bit warmer, a little bit wet from all the spit and you're blowing. And, you know, this fragrance really, really just transforms because it goes from this cool, wet, aquatic fragrance to this very dry, beautiful, you know, boozy, you know, just dry, warm fragrance. I absolutely love it. Let's spray it real quick. This fragrance is so good, guys. You gotta take my word for it. The gin in this is so nice. It's very, very resinous and piney, and I love that in the middle. That goes so good with the gin. And guys, you got that bright, you know, citrusy, aquatic top that I was telling you about. And then the dry down is beautiful. There's some beautiful vanilla in here. Man, this one is so good. Guys, this is amazing. I wish they didn't do a limited run. You know, I understand why George did that, but I wish he didn't, man. I wish these fragrances were still ready available. I wish you guys could still get this one because it's so amazing. And when you do find them in the wild, they're madly expensive, but this fragrance is so awesome, so I wanted to include it in the video. All right, real quick, guys, and I can't leave out the other amazing boozy fragrance that was also a limited run as well. This one is called The Siren. There's so much going on. I'll be brief. You've got coffee, you've got chocolate, you've got cardamom, and then you've got cognac, beautiful cognac and vanilla, and there's so much depth. And this fragrance is so gorgeous, and I'm not going to spray it, but trust me when I tell you that both of these go a good 8 hours. This one projects to me a little bit further, this one not as further, but to me this one is so mass appealing. You know, you're going to get, like I said, you're going to get about 8 hours on your skin, projects at an arm's length, and it's perfect for any occasion. I'm telling you, you can wear it on a date, you can wear it to the office. And this one to me right here is just so sensual and so seductive, perfect for the date night, perfect at nighttime. It just has so much depth. I love the Siren, and the cognac in here just makes this an amazing boozy fragrance. All right, let's go to my next favorite company. That's right, the House of Argos. We are talking about Pour Homme by Argos. I love this company. I always say the devil's in the details. This company and Zaharoff, they both pay attention to details. This is a very detailed fragrance house, and this fragrance is amazing. It's got so much going on, guys. It's one of my favorites, and I don't know if you can just tell, but this bottle has so much weight, and it's just a gorgeous fragrance. I love everything about this house. Let's spray it real quick. Oh, the atomizers are so gorgeous, y'all. Just absolutely amazing. This fragrance right here is amazing because of the citrus, and I love the lime note on top. It's very strong, and I think it just goes so well with the gin in this. Just absolutely amazing, and it's still hanging around in the air, and I love it. There's lots of lavender. This fragrance starts to warm up at the end with the amber, and you just can't beat lime, gin, lavender, and amber. This fragrance is amazing. I get about 6 hours on my skin. It projects at about an arm's length, and you can wear this all year round, anytime, any place. It's non-offensive. Wear it to a wedding, wear it to a party, wherever you want. This fragrance is so good. It's one of my favorite boozy fragrances because the gin is so dry, and I love the woods in this as well. It just complements this fragrance so good. And I would be remiss if I didn't include one more fragrance from Argos, and then we'll wrap this video up, and that is Triumph of Bacchus. Guys, look at this plate. Look at this bottle. Same thing with the atomizer, pressurized atomizer. It's absolutely amazing. The boozy note in here is rum. Look at that juice. I love the rum in this. It mixes with the apple so well. There's a tobacco note in here, and just the rum, the tobacco, the apple, and the vanilla. This is so refined. Both these fragrances are so refined. They're so opulent. They're on the high side, but for good reason, because I really feel like, you know, These fragrances are so luxurious, so I don't mind paying a little bit, especially when they go to this amount of detail. If you saw the packaging, you would know what I mean. If you see how they package your fragrances, if you see how much care they have, and of course, Christian Petrovich is just an amazing person. But guys, this fragrance goes beast mode on my skin. I get about 8+ hours. I get a huge scent bubble. I get so many compliments, lots of compliments when I wear this. It's just such a fun fragrance to wear, and it's a great date night fragrance, or when you're looking for a boost of confidence, you're going to that board meeting, you're trying to secure that date, whatever the case may be, this fragrance will give you that added confidence. I love, love, love the apple, the vanilla, the booze, you know, the tobacco. It's so good. You've got to try this one. Guys, so what are some of your favorite boozy fragrances? Now, I know I've left off quite a bit, but these are the ones I'm wearing currently right now that I'm just really, really head over heels for. Now, one that I could have included, I'm waiting for my bottle to get here, just hasn't made it yet, but I just did a video. Please check that video out because this is an amazing fragrance. This is from Flower City, and this is called Bourbon Vanilla. You have to check out that video, and you have to check out that fragrance. I cannot wait for it to get here. It is an absolutely intoxicating bourbon and vanilla and this smoky wood-barreled fragrance, absolutely gorgeous. And who's the king of making boozy fragrances? Killian, right? You've got Apple Brandy on the Rocks, you've got Angel Share, you have Black Phantom. So I know Killian's makes so many amazing fragrances, and I have decants of all three of those that I just named: Black Phantom, Apple Brandy in the Rocks, and Angel Share, and I love each and every one of them, and I can't wait. They're on my wish list, and I can't wait to get them. So what are some other ones I left off? Those are going to get the honorable mention: Bourbon and Vanilla from Flower City, and of course Apple Brandy on the Rocks, Angel Share, and Black Phantom. Let me know your list down below so the rest of my viewers can see what they're missing out on. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. It really means the world to me. I hope that you will hit that subscribe button down below, join my fragrance family, hit the bell notifications off to the side. If you got any value from this video today, leave a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all in my next video. I hope wherever you are, you're all finding peace and happiness. Ciao.